he's ready and healthy to go or not. But Ducre has been pretty consistent. We need to get Cleveland Wallace going even more. We need to get Travell Dixon going more. We're getting beat deep a little too much there. So a lot of little things to work on with those guys. But it's a great battle.
Sark, it just looked like maybe at the team part there was a couple guys maybe got after, but generally speaking, it seems like the coaches weren't necessarily as vocal. Are maybe some lessons learned after the first week? Are they?
We turned the music up louder. Didn't hear it. No, I think you're right. I think we're learning. I think we need to learn how to practice and practice really well because we want to go fast. We want to be physical, but we have to stay off the ground. Tomorrow we get to go to the ground. We're going to scrimmage. They get to play. All that. There's a time and a place for tackling and going to the ground. We can't do it every day or we just won't last. That doesn't mean we're not being physical. That doesn't mean that we don't have great pad level and all those things. But there's a way to tackle, and there's a way to block, and there's a way to stay off the ground using really good technique and not going to the ground, especially on a ball carrier who has no idea he might get tackled, and then you selfishly make that act to go tackle somebody. That's how people get injured, and I just don't want to see that again. I've seen that in years past, and I don't want to see it again.
Can you talk about why Connor Cree is in yellow? Are you willing to touch on that? Why Connor Cree is wearing
He's banged up.
And DeAndre Campbell, was he a little limited?
Yeah, he's just a little kind of tight and sore, and again, he's just one of the veteran guys that we felt like was the right time to give him a day off, and so we'll see how much we scrimmage him tomorrow, but it's nothing serious.
I know
Jay came right back.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, he's got a deal. He kind of jammed his pinky there, so we'll see what it is. He's got 10 fingers.
And I know with Evan, he's in a situation where he got a little banged up, but you brought him right back in. Are you starting to get enough film and enough work with him?
Yeah, he's doing a good job. I think Evan he's such a bigger body than we're accustomed to with the height and the arm length and things, and so he's really improving by the day. I feel good about what he's doing so far.
So is he? I mean, are you really getting close to a decision on him?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to play tomorrow. Like we said, we'll scrimmage tomorrow, and then we'll really assess our entire roster. Not just Evan, but the entire roster on offense, defense, and on special teams. And then I don't know if we'll make all complete final decisions after tomorrow's scrimmage, but we'll have a pretty good idea about what we're doing.
And you had Saturday you had a pretty extensive team scrimmage, period. What did the film tell you?
Well, I think we have some, a lot of it was dedicated to our younger players on Saturday. They got a great deal of reps there at the end, and so we have some talented guys that we need to keep bringing along to learn our schemes, and not just the basics of it, but the nuances of it if they really want to play for us. And so that's what we as a staff really felt like came out of that. I thought our red zone defense was excellent on Saturday. I thought they did a great job. I thought the offense created some big plays, but the red zone defense overall, especially in the 7-on-7 period, was really good.
How fast do you want this offense to go? You keep ramping it up, and in practice, I assume that.
Yeah, we'll get a. We want to push it as fast as we can go, because then we can always pull it back. But I want to train these guys in their belief of going fast. I want them to feel comfortable and going as fast as we can go. I made the analogy to the quarterbacks that this car can go as fast as we want it to go, but they have to handle it. If you get behind the wheel of a Ferrari and it can go 200 miles an hour, but if you can't handle it, then we gotta tone it down. So we'll see how it goes when we really get into settings where everybody's off the field. It's not scripted, and we're calling it, and there's officials on the field and all those things, and when we're getting lined up the right way, and so. But I want to go as fast as we can go, but still be efficient.
Are you comfortable with the offensive line right now? I mean, this is the first time in a long time next guy up hasn't been a pure freshman.
Yeah, they're playing well. I really do. I've been encouraged by them. Colin Tanagawa, I'm not just to keep talking about him, but it's been great to have him back. I think you really see the maturity in Dexter Charles, Ben Riva, Mike Christ, and Micah Hatchie. And then to have James Atoe come in, who's got all those starts under his belt. We're getting Brostick back here, getting him going. And so I feel good about the group, and I think we have some young players with a lot of talent as well, and they're doing some nice stuff for us. So I like the position right now.